After 6 weeks and 7 phases of voting in the world's largest democratic exercise, India will finally find out the results today.
Well, the world's eyes will be on who will govern the fastest growing economy in the world for the next 5 years. The Election Commission of India has started counting hundreds of millions of votes from amid tight security. The trends generally emerge within an hour of counting, and the results become clear by the afternoon of counting day. Now, the one vote you see on screen is from the Surat seat.
Now, the country's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ruling Bharatiya Janata Party is seeking to extend its decade in power by another 5 years, while the opposition is hoping to defy the exit polls and pull off a surprise. Congress is hoping to stage a comeback after successive defeats in the last 2 general elections. All right, on your screens right now, these are the live visuals that we're getting right now. Counting has begun, as you can tell. In the 18th Lok Sabha elections, we are hoping to get the verdict today. Today is the day, all eyes on who will win big in this election. These are the live visuals that we're getting right now. Counting, as you can see, is underway amid tight security.
All right. Of course, we are being joined by all our reporters. We have Siddhant joining us from Delhi. We have Siddharth MP, who's joining us from Chennai. We have Idris Loan, who's joining us from Srinagar, and Disha, of course, whom we just spoke with earlier, who's joining in from Mumbai. Siddhant, I want to start with you first with the Aam Aadmi Party leaders in jail. Let's get a glimpse of what's happening in Delhi at the moment, including the Delhi Chief Minister. How much do you feel it impinged on the voting process?
Well, Shivan, I'm right now standing at the BJP headquarters. We know that preparations have been made for celebrations by all the party, not only by BJP, but by the AAP and, of course, the Congress as well. But essentially, the fact that the Delhi Chief Minister is in jail does have an impact on the moral of the workers of AAP party. And, of course, essentially, we know that he was out on bail from the jail, and essentially during that period he did campaign. But when it comes to the BJP, they are fairly confident that they will win all the 7 seats here in the national capital. But essentially today, as the numbers trickle in, the big focus will be the numbers which the BJP party will get and the numbers which the I.N.D.I.A alliance will get, the India alliance will get. That is something that will be closely watched. The first numbers are set to due in about 15 minutes, and by 3 p.m. it will be quite clear that who will be the next Prime Minister of India.
Yes.
All right, Idris, coming to you now. Of course, what is the mood looking right now? 3-2 for the India and I.N.D.A bloc. What is the sense that you are getting here?
Well, absolutely. It's a tough fight between the BJP and the India bloc. If we talk about the Kashmir region, most of the exit polls have given clearly all the seats to the National Conference, who's already holding all the 3 seats from the 2019 elections. And in the Jammu region, there are 2 seats, and both of them have been given to the BJP, according to most of the exit polls. It seems really nothing has changed from the 2009 results if we look at all the exit polls. But the most important decision that was taken with regard to the Article 370, abrogation of Article 370, after that it's the first election that has taken place, and whether that has worked for the government, in favor of the government or against it, will be seen today after the counting. But most of the exit polls are clearly saying that it's a tough fight between the India bloc as well as the BJP. If we talk about Kashmir region, there are 2 main candidates, that are the 2 former chief Chief Ministers of Jammu and Kashmir. The first candidate is Umar Abdullah, who's fighting from the Baramulla constituency, and most of the exit polls have shown that he will be winning this seat. But it's going to be a tough fight for him also, because in contest with Umar Abdullah are two important candidates. The first one is People's Conference's Sajjad Lone, who's been not directly but indirectly supported by the Bharatiya Janata Party because they did not field any candidate in the Kashmir region. On the other hand, there is Engineer Rashid, who's an independent candidate and has been languishing in Tihar jail from the last many years. He's fighting as well, and we saw his son, who was campaigning for him, saw a lot of support, especially in the Baramulla region. On the other hand, if we talk about Jammu region, there are two main seats. One is Udhampur and one is Jammu. In Jammu, we do seem that it's going to be a tough fight because Congress's candidate Raman Balla is being supported by the National Conference as well as the PDP. While as in Udhampur, it seems it might be an easy win for Dr. Jitendra Singh.
All right, next up, I'd like to come to Disha. Disha, of course, joining us from Mumbai. Disha, is this going to be a do-or-die moment for Uddhav Thackeray and Sharad Pawar by the afternoon? How is it going to seal their fates?
Well, absolutely. It is going to be a big political challenge for the two big leaders here, Uddhav Thackeray and Sharad Pawar, because remember, they both fought together in 2019, and just 2 years ago, both of them received a major setback by their own party leaders when they left their party and went to join the BJP's I.N.D.I.A. So it is definitely going to be a political challenge for the big leaders. The stakes are really high for both of them, because for the very first time, Shivin, Baramati, which is considered as one of the most important seat for Maharashtra politics, it witnessed a fight between the families. It witnessed between the sitting MP Supriya Sule versus Ajit Pawar's wife Sunetra Pawar. And recently, when we also spoke to the party leaders in concern, especially in Baramati, which has always been a Sharad Pawar bastion, they are very confident of winning this time as well. So that, of course, is going to be closely watched out for. If you talk about entirely Maharashtra, it sends 48 seats, the second highest after Uttar Pradesh. So the result really matters here to shape the entire political landscape in the coming years. For Maharashtra, it is a tough fight between the N.D.A. versus the MVA that we saw. In especially Maharashtra, we saw a direct contest in 13 seats between the two Shiv Sena factions, Eknath Shinde versus Uddhav Thackeray. So for Uddhav Thackeray, most of the exit polls have also predicted that he might win big in Mumbai, which has been a stronghold for the Shiv Sena bastion for several years now. But across Maharashtra, there is a political hurdle for Uddhav Thackeray and his faction. Whereas if you talk about Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena, they might come strong on few seats as well as per the exit poll. So it is very important to see how it really shapes up today. The counting has really started. We are in one of the counting centers which has been tightened by the police security to ensure efficiency.
Right.
But the Maharashtra's political landscape, it will be very important to watch out today.